The Urban Redevelopment Authority has announced that most of Old School at Mount Sophia will be torn down after June 2012. But lovers of the site, which is the former premises of Methodist Girls' School, will fight URA's decision to the end. Two members of the MDS alumni, Carol Tam and Lim Li Xian, started a Facebook page in October to raise awareness of Old School's plight.
We decided to set up a page for people who basically enjoy conservation and heritage to come together and support to try to perhaps, open up a conversation, dialogue with the URA. And in terms of success, in terms of awareness, I think it is quite phenomenal. We pretty much started it maybe 4 or 5 weeks ago, and right now on the site there are about 4,600 people.
Old School's publicist Mabel Tay said that Old School's tenants have joined the petition and have collected about 800 signatures so far. Meanwhile, visitors to Old School have been leaving post-its of support everywhere on the site.
We are starting a petition between the tenants here at the Old School, SOS, Save Old School. So hopefully that will bring enough awareness to the government that enough people are unhappy about the prospect of it becoming another condo.
I think the really unique point about this school is that it's a marker for the start of modern education of women in Singapore. It's I think the earliest, or definitely one of the earliest schools where girls could come to, and boys. We had Benjamin Shears also came here at one point, but it's a very historical marker in the history of Singapore.
Carol met with the URA at the end of October to present her arguments for keeping Old School.
Right now, if there's only one building conserved, as I've been saying, the residential will be built around it, and nobody can really access the building. It will be within a residential complex that only the tenants will be able to see. So how does that really exploit your built heritage? It doesn't. So the options would be to open this up into some sort of public use,
But Carol said it's hard to say if URA will take the group's appeal into consideration.
The unfortunate thing is that I suppose all of these conservation issues come out quite late in the day when decisions have already been made or from the government and all that. So maybe, I don't know, it's hard to say. Maybe it should be that the dialogues with the government should come out much earlier on.
So you think it might be too late for Old School? Or?
I don't want to say. I'm an optimist, and so it's like I would like to think that there is something that can be done.
Since its inception in October, the Facebook group Save Old School has garnered strong support.
The arts community are very, very involved as well. They're very supportive of Save Old School, and there's all the people who basically were sad to see a lot of old heritage places disappear in Singapore, historians, architects. So the age group is very, very wide. I mean, we have very young kids who are supporting us too, because it's for the future also that you save conservation,
Carol said SOS will keep talking to the URA until URA decides on the appeal. In the meantime, Old School will hold events like Indie Music Festival Up to the Sky on December 3rd to raise awareness of the fight to save Old School. In the next clip, Razor TV follows Carol on a tour to see what the old MGS was like. And we see how Old School has attracted more buzz now that it may be shut down.